Let's talk a little bit more about the sort of the Canadian cannabis space. You know, you're in the world of cultivation. There's quite a negative halo right now. The people that have bought these massive facilities, and they become white elephants almost overnight. What makes you certain that what you've got is something that will be of value, and more importantly, valued by the shareholder?
Sure. So we're not solely focused on building capacity. We're focused on building cash flows, and what I mean by that is taking what we believe will happen in the market, and building a facility that can withstand, and really that is price compression. We haven't seen the type of numbers first year out in the Canadian market that everyone was expecting, and when you look at there really is a disparity between price and quality, and there's a disparity between price and the black market, and so it's going to be essential in the next wave in Canada that you have the most efficient, lowest cost production possible. Being where we are, we've got the lowest power cost in the country, we've got a great labor situation, and so we have an asset that, if brought online in a prudent way, will be able to withstand those changes in the market, and that's really what sets this one apart. The other thing is that as a company, we haven't built this large infrastructure around it. And so we're building up as opposed to tooling down to meet the market conditions. And I think that really bears mentioning, because as these market forces come to bear, we'll be rising to meet the challenge, as opposed to dealing with the inertia that comes with having a large infrastructure.
How does a cultivation company survive and thrive in a world where we might not know what the boundaries are in terms of who's growing it and where and what their cost structure is?
Yeah, so currently the landscape in the U.S. Is, in the states that we operate in, obviously we can't transport across borders. Mm-hmm. So the California, starting with the California market, we bought an asset that was underutilized, is the best way to put it. They've got distribution, cultivation, and processing manufacturing licenses. We're not utilizing the space to its fullest potential. California is a large market. It's a $12 billion market. And so first and foremost, there's a lot of opportunity there just to modernize and improve the actual efficiency of the cultivation. The other aspect of that is distribution. So distribution licenses in both of those states actually it will require that you have a distribution license to sell to retail, which is something that we will look to utilize and to exploit.
So you do have a distribution license?
We do. We do have a distribution license in each of those states, and so there's a tremendous opportunity there to not only to improve our cultivation yields and output, but also to take on other producers' output through our distribution license, which is something that we're actively working on.